Hello and welcome to Section 2 of the Silviculture module. My name is Bob Parker and I will be your instructor for this section on the importance of establishing clear goals and objectives. In the previous section, we discussed what do you want your forest to look like when it grows up. Every forest landowner will have their own unique goals and objectives. After all, no two people think exactly alike. But if you want to be successful managing a property, you need to take some time and set out clear, reasonable, and achievable goals. In this section, we will define what goals and objectives are and look at a number of examples common to woodland owners. So, just what is a goal anyway? A goal is a statement of intent that usually is fairly broad and generalized, sort of a I want to get from here to there kind of statement. Some examples of a goal might be produce an income for my forest land, enhance the wildlife habitat for species that are important to me, improve the condition of my roads for better year-round access or prevent sediment from reaching streams, protect the soil and water resources, maintain the recreational opportunities, or perhaps make sure the property will be passed along to the next generation. Objectives are also statements of intent. But in contrast to a goal, objectives are quite specific and lay out exactly what is to be done and when. So goals and objectives help you to look at where you're starting from, figure out where you want to go, and then define the specific actions needed to get there. Here are some examples of specific objectives. Produce $10,000 in after-tax income each year for the next 5 years. Develop 10 acres of white-tailed deer habitat within 7 years. Rock roads throughout the property within 3 years. And convert 30 acres of pasture to mixed conifer stand in 5 years. But the big question is, what's important to you? What are your goals and objectives? Let's look at some of the possibilities. Many surveys of woodland owners show that the large majority of folks place a very high value on simply maintaining and enjoying a beautiful, healthy forest. Many people primarily want to own forest property as a place to live where they can enjoy the peace and quiet. Some people are interested in creating or maintaining stands with old-growth characteristics. For many people, being able to generate an income for the woodlands is a necessity for them to be able to keep and manage the property. Income can pay the taxes, provide cash flow for forest improvement projects, or even pay the kids' college tuition. And a lot of folks like to use their own timber for building materials, such as this log destined to soon be the ridgepole in a new cabin. There are two basic types of forest structure you can manage towards: even and uneven-aged forests. If you prefer an open and uniform-appearing forest, such as shown in this photo, even-aged is the way to go. This approach is aesthetically appealing, maintains a fast-growing and healthy forest, and creates a forest well able to survive wildfire. However, the simplified forest structure may offer a somewhat limited range of wildlife habitat opportunities. An uneven-aged forest, by contrast, contains a wide range of tree sizes and ages. The mix of small, medium, and large trees results in a canopy structure that is much more complex than an even-aged forest, and this can attract a more diverse range of birds and other wildlife. Uneven-aged forests are also very appealing aesthetically. A potential disadvantage is that if a wildfire comes through the area, the flames can move easily from the ground to the tree tops, resulting in a high level of tree mortality. Lakes and ponds are common in forested environments and add aesthetic beauty, wildlife habitat, and recreation values. Streams also add greatly to the value of forests. Forest environments are home to many wildlife species, and as a forest manager, you can create habitat niches that will encourage your favorite critters to take up residence. Forested watersheds provide crucial habitat for fish, and there's a lot you can do to protect or enhance streams and their adjacent riparian areas. There are a number of ways to make money from forest land that don't require cutting down trees for saw logs. Floral and greenery products, as well as basket-making materials and especially wood products, can also provide a significant source of income. Mushrooms are another valuable crop. Streams also add greatly to the value of forests. Most of our Christmas trees come from plantations these days rather than natural forests, and Oregon is the nation's leader in this market. You may want to save hunting and fishing privileges for yourself and family to enjoy, or sell access rights as an additional source of income. And what better place to recreate than in the forest? Your forest probably abounds with some great opportunities. And finally, forests are important to the rest of the community too. Your woodlands can be a great opportunity to share your passion for forestry and educate friends and neighbors about how forests are also important to them. Spend some time to fully appreciate the many opportunities your forest offers, and then carefully develop clear goals and objectives. They will help you chart a sound course of action. Remember, your forest is your property, and what you do with it is entirely up to you. Enjoy watching it become everything you want it to be. Goals and objectives are important, but it's especially important that they are reasonable and achievable. In Section 3, we will look at how you can assess what your property is truly capable of, so that the goals and objectives you decide on will be compatible with what you have to work with. Well, thank you for watching this section on goals and objectives. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the program.